It's a fly ball, hit deep to left, and that baby is...
It's our guy. See who caught that?
What is that guy wearing? Who goes to a baseball game dressed like that dude? What? I don't get it. What's going on, guys? It's Fuzzy. Welcome back to yet another Major League Baseball recap. The first thing I have to say is thank you guys all so much for the support on my recent videos. You guys have been absolutely crushing it. There will be a second upload today. It's going to be a banger. We will be picking a future Hall of Famer from every single team. And also, there's going to be a special guest, Mr. Giraffe Mark. If you guys have not subscribed to him, I'll put him in the description down below. He's so close to 100K subs, so go sub to him, and then he'll be in the video later. So make sure you turn on those bells. Without further ado, let's start talking baseball. This first clip is sponsored by the people over at Seatgeek. So if you guys are going to baseball games, concerts, make sure that you use my code for $20 off, because the Yankees versus the Twins, this series has been insane. The first game was the game of the year. Honestly, I would have to say if I had a vote, that would get my vote for game of the year. And then this next one, there were 7 home runs total. I'm not sure who won, so we're going to find out right now.
Now the 2-2 pitch, a swing and a fly. Gregorius, Yankee third, swung on. Torres drives right-handed. A draw, Astros. A high fly. Hit in the air to left field and deep. Racing back, Cave. Looking up. That ball is gone.
I think I saw a crazy stat where they revealed that Edwin Encarnacion has hit 30 plus home runs in 8 straight seasons. That's insane. That's a lot of parrots. Speaking of a lot of home runs, did you guys check out the Cardinals game yesterday? So the Cardinals, they've been playing great so far. They're only a half game back, not even one full game, a half game back of the Cubs in that division. So the Cubs, they have to play really well. The Brewers are in that division. The Cardinals are playing great with the help of Paul Dejong, who smacked 3 ding-dongs in one game yesterday, as well as Paul Goldschmidt, who's coming alive. This has been his best month so far as a Cardinal. He has 7 home runs, 21 RBIs, and a 960 OPS. So if both the Pauls can start exploding, Cardinals are going to come for you guys. I can guarantee it.
In 44, and Dejong, and Dejong in 4. Both were 2-run shots. And Dejong at the wall. It's gone. It's a 3-home-run night for the Cardinals All-Star shorts.
There is no hotter player in baseball right now than top prospect Keston Hiura. So he was brought up in the beginning half of the season, then he was sent back down. He was recalled, and now he was absolutely on fire. He's hitting over 450 right now. He's on a 13-game hitting streak. Him and Yasmani Grandal, they were the keys to success yesterday in the win for the Brewers. So if you guys missed it, I got you.
In the second and third, swinging and a drive in the center and deep. Get up! Get up! Get out of here! Gone for Keston Hiura. He hit another one out of here. And
Runners take off. Grandal through the hole. The base hit. Arcia scores. Kane will.
Do you guys remember how we just talked about how the Cardinals are only a half game back of the Cubs? So the Cubs, every single win going forward is going to matter. And I feel like Javier Baez and Chris Bryant got the memo because, yeah, their sticks were on fire yesterday.
First pitch hit high in the air, deep left center field. This ball's got a chance. Get out the tape measure, long gone.
Baez takes off for third. Bryant, a high fly ball. Deep left center. Carrying. It is gone. 2-run homer, Chris.
The Diamondbacks won yesterday via 2 players, Ketel Marte and Carson Kelly. So we know that Ketel Marte has been an absolute stud this year, but one guy that we were on the fence about was Carson Kelly, because he was included in the trade for Paul Goldschmidt. So the 2 guys, I want to revisit it real quick before we show the highlights from that game. So it was Carson Kelly and Luke Weaver. So we're going to take a look at their stats. Carson Kelly has 12 home runs and 45 RBIs as a catcher with a 260 batting average. That's actually not too bad. And Luke Weaver, he's 4-3 with a 3.03 ERA and a 9.8 strikeouts per 9 compared to Paul Goldschmidt, who has 21 home runs and 52 RBIs, but a measly 250 batting average. So far, who do you think has won the trade? In my opinion, I feel like it's balanced out, and Carson Kelly, Ketel Marte, they showed up yesterday.
In this ball game.
And Carson swings, hits it to left, hit it pretty well. Back of the warning track, at the wall, touch them all. 3-2 Diamondbacks here. Swing and a drive to left. What I say the score was, it's 4-2 Diamondbacks as Marte rips one into the bleachers in left field.
The Phillies are playing great baseball right now. They're 7-3 in their last 10 games. They're on a 3-game winning streak. JT Realmuto came in clutch for the offense, and then their pitching, that was the story yesterday. Velasquez, he was dominant.
High fly ball to deep left field. Castro going back.
Oh, a good pitch. He's down on strikes, and that was a much-needed strikeout with a runner in scoring position. And now 2 outs, 7 strikeouts for Velasquez.
It's 1-2 on Goodrum, and the pitch. Swing and a miss. He got him.
We are getting so close to the Cody Bellinger ejection, but before we do that, we have to talk about George Springer because he's cooled off a little bit, but yesterday he caught some fire. Him and Jose Altuve, they were able to come in clutch with some offense as the Astros beat the A's. If you guys don't remember, the A's and the Astros, they're in the same division, so this is a big-time series.
Springer the batter.
Springer, deep to left center field. This ball is gone. George Springer.
Altuve bats.
And he drives this one deep to center field. Laureano on his horse at the wall, looking up. See you later! Off the batter's eye.
So the Angels are playing the Dodgers right now, and it looks like the Angels have their number so far in this series. Mike Trout came in clutch in game number 1, and then Cole Calhoun continues to pick apart the Dodgers. He had a massive game yesterday, but Cody Bellinger didn't have the best Cody Bellinger game. He's hitting 200 in his last 7 games, so I'm wondering if he's just getting frustrated, or honestly, the umpire wasn't very good yesterday. So yeah, Cole Calhoun was a stud, and then we're going to go ahead and roll the Cody Bellinger ejection. So you guys let me know, whose side are you on, the umpire or Cody Bellinger? I'm going with Cody Bellinger.
Third run batted in. He'll sky one out to deep right field. Bellinger moving back on it. On the track, at the wall, gone. Big fly for Cole Calhoun. It's 2-0 Halos.
What do we say about him hitting in this ballpark?
74.
And Cody then went into, this is how far off the plate it was. Dave Roberts kind of intercepts the argument, but Cody gets his point across from about 6 feet away, creeping in and showing exactly how far off the plate the pitches were, and there were at least 3 or 4.
Yeah, that's exactly. I mean, I got down the dugout, went to check the pitches, saw they're outside, and that's when I was like, all right, dude, we got to do something about this. Yeah, I mean, just one of those nights for him. It's going to happen, so it's all right. I don't really know how they get evaluated, to be honest, so I don't know if they get docked for bad calls or not. Yeah, I don't know. I told him when I was up right next to him before the inning ended that the calls were horrible, and right when I said that, the inning was over, so it was just, oh, I'm going to say what I have to say right now.
We have a doubleheader to talk about, the Nationals versus the Rockies. This is going to be a very big series because the Rockies, they have not been playing well, so if they can turn it around, it's going to be good news for them, but unfortunately, the Nationals are playing really good, and they beat them in both games. You know, sad Rockies. I think they're done. I think it's officially done. So I'm sorry, Rocky fans.
Is into the wide. Rendon hits one to deep left center field. Tapia going back, going way back, and it is gone. Goodbye.
1 for 2 tonight.
That ball is scorched. Deep left center. See you later. That sound resonated through the ballpark.
2 players that I really want to highlight from yesterday are Brad Keller from the Kansas City Royals. He shut out the Braves, which is really hard to do, and he got his first RBI. And then after that, Cesar Puello of the White Sox. He had one of the best innings that I've seen in quite some time. In the 8th inning, I think he had a couple robs, and then he also hit a home run. I mean, Brad Keller and Cesar Puello. Go off, guys.
It's been a rough road trip for Cesar, who hits a high fly ball long way, deep left field. It is long gone.
Late in a game. And Abreu with a fly ball to deep left center field. This one is caught at the wall right in front of.
And there's into right center field, and he gets his first big league RBI. Valoria heads for third, and
There's a wave and a miss by Freddie Freeman. A strikeout, number 3 for Brad Keller, who has worked 6 scoreless innings.
Towards the beginning of the video, I talked about how Keston Hiura might be the hottest hitter in baseball. Maybe the second hottest is Rougned Odor, but that wasn't enough because Daniel Vogelbach, he smacked 2 home runs. He had other ideas about the Mariners losing. Yeah, he wasn't having it.
Here's Daniel Vogelbach to lead off.
Well, this is rocketed by the pole in right field, staying fair and gone.
The 1-2 pitch. Breaking ball swung on high and deep. Right field, taking a look, Mazara, say goodbye. Daniel Vogelbach, 20 rows back.
Alright guys, well that is going to do it for today's MLB recap. I do want to go ahead and finish my second Future Hall of Fame video, so I tried to speed this one up a little bit. I hope that you guys did enjoy it. It was still a lot of fun. We have 3 games left to talk about. We have the Indians game. Shane Bieber had 10 strikeouts, 1 hit. He shut the other team out. It was absolutely dominant. Then we have Charlie Morton, who gave up a couple runs against the Red Sox, but he was able to settle down as he now has 12 wins on the season. The dude is absolutely nuts this year. And then last but not least, the Padres were able to quiet the Mets after Robinson Cano hit 3 home runs in a single game. So thank you guys all so much for watching again. Make sure to hit those bells because Draftnik, Mark, and I will be coming out with the second video. I'll catch you guys there and enjoy the highlights.
Swing and a miss. He struck him out to end the ball game.
Great way to end it.
Shane Bieber strikes out 10 and throws a complete game 1-hit shutout as the Indians take the series and they go 6-1 on the year against Toronto.
Moreland leads it off. 2 strike 3 call. Fastball right there at the bottom of the zone. Strikeout number 10 for Charlie Morton. Here's Christian Vasquez. Oh, the breaking ball. Strike 3 call.
Step in. That's line caught by Syndergaard. It'll be a double play if Alonso can get back to the bag, which he does.
Into center field, a base hit for Austin Hedges. From third comes Renfroe. Grounder that's going to get through the left side into left field. Machado being waved around.